Hello, baby girl. Welcome to Vlogmas Day. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, so today we're gonna be finishing / continuing series that I'm in the middle of. I don't even want to know how many I'm in the middle of, but this is the amount. I'm afraid of this amount. It's probably like 7, like it's probably somewhere in the teens. If it's in the 20s, I think I might actually jump out of my window. So I want to do this to 1, close some chapters, and 2, some series I'm just like I have them and I just really just need to get the pace going. So I think we'll be finishing some series, or like maybe I won't finish the series itself, or like I'll have the first 2 books and I haven't read the second one, but there's more out. Do you know what I mean? Because we're talking about my physical TBR here. That's my most important thing. Yeah, if you have watched my 7 books in 7 days video, you would have seen that I started the Mistake, which is the second book in the off-campus series. And I do actually want to finish this almost halfway. I wanted to finish this today. I'm literally about to go into bed, but I just wanted to start this video. But I wanted to finish it today. Today was more hectic than I expected it to be, but I want to finish this then tomorrow morning. About 160 pages left. I'm going to read a little bit before bed, and then hopefully we can bang this out tomorrow morning and then get a little bit more reading done from a different book. I have a lot of books that I have started and I haven't finished, especially a lot of romance books, because I was in a phase where I was picking up a lot of romance books and I just wasn't in the mood to read a romance anymore. So maybe I'll pick a few of those up, because I have this one book where I'm also like right in the middle. I literally only have like 200 pages left, because 400-page book, 200 pages left. So maybe I'll finish that. Would also be nice before the end of the year to kind of close those books, close those chapters, literally. Also because it's more satisfying than instead of like going into a new year with like half read books. So this is book number 1. If you haven't watched my 7 books in 7 days, stop this video, open a new tab, watch that one, come back. This is about, I'll still tell you what it's about. It's about Grace and Logan, and Grace is in her freshman year of college. She just turned 19. She's never slept with anybody. It's kind of like her insecurity, I guess, and he's kind of a player, but he realizes that he realizes that he actually really likes her, and like they kind of try, like, it's a very simple basic storyline. There's not much to it. It's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of ice skating fun. And he's in the hockey team. She's studying to be a psychologist. She's very much like me. She also has a mini fridge full of Pepsi, and this book is book number 1. I don't know how many books I want to read in this video. I think I want to finish at least 3. Let's go. Let's read. I'll probably update you tomorrow realistically. So good night. Good night. I'm sorry, I violated myself. Guys, I hope the mic is connected. I hope you guys can actually hear me. Otherwise, this would really suck. I really want to just like finish some books tonight and tomorrow. So tomorrow I want to finish 2 books. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to do a quick run through of what the books are. So we have The Mistake by Elle Kennedy. So I just want to finish this. I actually wanted to finish this tonight. I just don't feel great. So I'm actually listening to an audiobook, which is The Winter Killer, and I don't have that long left, so I really want to try and finish that tonight. So I think I might just like play some Sims or something, and obviously if I'm like done playing Sims and I don't have much left, I think I'll just like read the last little bit. I just don't feel great and I just want to go to bed, but I want to finish at least 1 book, so tomorrow I don't have to finish 3. And I have 100 pages left. Then I just want to finish 1 more book for this video because I think it's more fun. I know I kind of continued or started these without really talking to you guys, but I want to finish the audiobook of The Winter Killer. It's part of a D.I. James Walker series. This is book number 3. I read book number 2 last year. I've never read book 1 because I didn't think I would actually read the entire series, but then I found book 3, and then I also saw 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 I definitely want to read before the end of the year, obviously because they all take place around, this one's New Year, but the other 2 were taking place around Christmas, and then the next one's also called The Night Before Christmas. Yeah, and this one's about, there's a wedding on New Year's Eve, and the bride's sister, she's also the maid of honor, she was supposed to do a speech, and then she just isn't showing up. Then, she's missing. And I actually had no idea what this was about before I went into it. I just knew that I liked the series. I knew I liked the writing. I knew I liked the feel. One of the few audiobooks that I have really been able to grasp the story immediately from the beginning. It was really, really weird because usually with audiobooks, I'm kind of confused on who is who, what's going on. Obviously, this is also part of a series, but still, like, the last book I read was over a year, like, not over, but like, yeah, around a year ago exactly. And obviously, like, the only like really recurring characters are like the detectives and stuff, but still, like, hold of what was going on so quickly. I don't know, it's just a very good audiobook to listen to, and I really, really recommend it, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I have 2 hours and 22 minutes left, but I listen on 2x speed, so I have 1 hour and 11 minutes left, and I obviously still have to take off my makeup as well, so that's gonna take a while. And then it's now 10:34. I also wanted to go to bed like before 12 today, so that's actually really good. Like, that's a good amount that I still have left, because then I can just take off my makeup, brush my teeth, get ready for bed. I luckily already have my pajamas on, and then when the audiobook's done, I can literally just turn over my head, fall onto the pillow and sleep, and then we can focus on finishing this tomorrow. I want to wake up early because I need to be productive tomorrow. I have a lot of shit to do. I kind of want to finish like maybe even just in bed tomorrow, or no, maybe not in bed, but like get up early, just put some clothes on, and before breakfast finish this. I did just finish The Winter Killer. Also meet Blue. She's the newest addition to my family. Her name is Blue, short for Blueberry. Got her from my boyfriend. But I actually fucking was slaying in The Sims. I'm really happy with the way like my little house is turning out. I think it's so funny with The Sims that some people are strictly just, they love creating the people, and then there's the other opposite who suck at making people and just love building. I'm the builder. The Winter Killer. Actually, in the beginning, I thought I knew, like, I was like, oh, I hope it really doesn't go like that. And then for a second, I got really scared it was going like that, but I actually didn't guess the ending. Was it predictable? Yeah, wasn't anything too crazy. No, I just had a bit of fun. I was just having a laugh. These stories feel like very cozy, very homey to me. It's exactly what I wanted. I didn't really want anything more from this, and I'm really, really happy. Hey guys, it's the next day. I just finished The Mistake. I wanted to like kind of finish it before I went and edited for the day and actually started being productive. I really enjoyed it. Towards the end, it actually got a little bit emotional, but I really enjoyed it. Also, what I was thinking about is that obviously on the back of like why I had been putting this book off is because the plot of the book is basically that she was a freshman and in college and she never slept with anyone, and then she kind of starts to like the player of the football team. So I thought the book was just going to be very physical, that it was going to be a lot about like there was going to be a lot of spice, like stuff like that, and I just like was not really in the mood for that for a really long time. So I also just like thought, like I was never really in the mood for it because also I just thought there was going to be mainly a physical connection, which I thought I'm not really that interested in reading a book about just people being scared to have sex. But it was like barely even about that. Like it was obviously played a role in their relationship and like how it evolved and stuff. It was actually so good, and there was so much more to it. Like to me, this was half of the book was honestly more about their own personal development and like realizing what is good for you and what is not, and what you should take responsibility for and what is not your responsibility in general. I don't know, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I just think it's funny that it's literally a 300-page book. On Kindle it's even less, it's 285, and it took me so long to finish. I was reading it obviously for the 7 books in 7 days, and then I filmed another video, so then in between I didn't read anything. I didn't read this, I read another book. Like I read other books, and then now I got back to this, but then again, it's just like, to me it's just funny that it took me so long to finally finish this, but I really, really enjoyed this. And moving on to the audiobook that I started, this is Chill Factor. I'm enjoying it. It's basically majority book, so it's kind of like dual point of view. I think there's now 3. It's like, it's in third person. when I'm listening to it, it kind of feels like it's in third person. But so you have one perspective that is from a man and a woman, and I'm not 100% sure but from what I've like gathered from the first bit that I've read, well, I know that she and her husband, they just had a divorce, and I think they had like a fling the summer before. Anyway, there's a blizzard out, they got stuck, and they decided to go shelter in a cabin that she was actually planning to sell. It's her and this man that is basically a stranger they've met once before, which is kind of insane if you think about it. And then there's the other perspective, which is from the police and the detectives, and the lady in the cabin is actually the divorcee. She is divorced from the chief of police. And then there was another point of view, which was from like this like younger kid. He's in school and he is in sports, and his dad is the coach. And there's a serial killer going around. His name is Blue because a blue ribbon is found near each spot they were last seen. And there's like 5 women in total that have disappeared so far, and obviously there's a blizzard outside, and it feels so wintry. And my bookmark is actually, hold on, isn't that perfect? Like, it's a little cabin in the mountains. I'm a bit further than this. We obviously have a new physical book that I want to finish today, and I have already decided which one. I actually already decided this a couple of days ago, and that is Wretched. I think it's Wretched. And I am actually halfway through this already, but I wanted to finish this before the end of the year because I don't really want to go into the new year with a half-read book. And the reason I haven't continued this is that I've actually started this in a readathon. That was in July. That was that readathon I did in July, where I then afterwards kind of stopped reading romance until now. And this is a dark romance, so it's even more intense. There's more going on. It tends to be a little bit more crazy. So I've just put it to the side, but I read these super quickly. I think it's exactly like 400 pages long. Okay, it has 359 pages, and on page 200. I literally thought it was exactly like 400 pages, so I've 159 pages left. Easy peasy. I do have to edit now. I have a lot of responsibilities today. It's literally 9:43 and I just finished Wretched. I think it's Wretched. It was actually only 100. I only had 100 pages left on my Kindle, so delish. It was cute. Obviously I had to like kind of remember what it was about, but I actually got back into it really quickly. It was cute. I actually really loved it. What I like about them is that there's always so much more going on than the romance. Like, obviously the romance is like the main focus, but there's always so much more going on, and I loved it. It was good. But I probably won't rate it as high as the first two, also just simply because I took a break for like 6 months. And I also realized that chill factor, like I've been talking about it, but obviously it's not part of any series, so it doesn't really make sense that I've been talking about it. But I think just because I started it, I was just like, oh, let me just keep you guys updated anyway. So now we finished The Winter Killer last night, then this morning we finished The Mistake, and then we finished Wretched, and I think that's definitely not bad. I'm glad. I know this video was like filmed in a very short span of time. I just was very behind, and I hope you guys still enjoyed it. It was a little bit rushed, a little bit scrunched into time, into very, very small amount of time. But hey, a video is a video. Me reading is me reading. Can't complain too much, I guess. I hope you guys had a fun time, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you're still watching, comment this little emoji up here. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye!